Alright, here we go. Welcome back to Ace Combat 7. We just lost Brownie, but she was a little brown-noser anyway, so what can we expect? Wasn't a very good pilot.
Mihai's looking worse.
Get introduced to the main
his granddaughters here to help him out.
villain, I guess? Mihai here.
15 and 10.
Not really sure if he's the villain.
Engaging the
But he's our enemy,
combat
and we're gonna
so
take
he
it
could use
down.
his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age.
Yeah, some random old man.
The
Really good
drones
pilot,
based on his data were being
but
taken down at a faster rate now.
I just wonder if we
compared
could
to
beat him when
the
he's
war
better.
began.
Because we're gonna beat him.
Mihai
Just
found
you
that
wait.
out. He insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit.
Grit. Look at this.
After
Like
28
old Snake, but a
years,
pilot.
He saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations.
Which means that
going to
the
take a
robots
bit
are going to get
tweaking
better
before our
and better
drones
and
can match
better.
his skill.
And it's going to be a massive problem for us. But we're what you call legendary pilots, so we can handle it.
How penal is this penal?
And there it goes, somewhere
unit,
entirely different.
This place is a shithole.
Here we go, it's her
You
again.
took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place. That would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here.
We kind of wonder what we're doing back at
We
base
got all
anyway.
kinds of critters too.
Probably not
Everything
celebrating,
from
but
flea-ridden
I don't
guards,
know.
rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those.
Delicious.
And some pilots who got their wings clipped too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls.
I think that was the anarchist,
Their
but
job here was
don't
to
quote
rev
me on
the
that.
engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig.
You'd think
Even
that you
though
wouldn't
there
need an
weren't any
actual
real
pilot to
fighters
do
here,
that, but
It looked like
I
it
guess
on the
they're
infrared.
expendable, quote unquote.
I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites.
Yeah,
That's
it
how.
turns out that Osia having a massive
Every
standing
now and
army
again,
of
when I
robots
try to
was
bust
not the
out,
brightest idea.
Every
You
single
see a similar
time they
plot
stand
in
down to
Call of
drag me
Duty
right back.
Black
When
Ops, I
was
think
in
it
my
is.
cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian
You know, that
national
donut looks really
broadcast.
bad, but also kind of tasty.
All
I
us
kind of want
prisoners
it.
had become big fans of hers.
Donuts.
You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening.
It's probably great for morale when
You
your
can see how someone like
your
her could win the hearts and
direct
minds of
enemy
soldiers
is
and
a lot
workers
more
alike.
charismatic than you are.
When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus.
Gross.
Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts.
Well, we are
Hell, if
Ocean
anyone
prisoners,
knew how
so
messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners.
exactly.
They'd shout, "Burn Osia down."
And again,
No
she's
way
also
might
here
just
on
sit
some
here and
pretty
rot away in this
dodgy
hellhole.
pretenses, so
Dark blue.
it's not really a
Instead of
surprise.
building fake-ass
But she's
planes
mad.
to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
All right. Rescue. Here we go. Time to rescue the president. You can probably guess how well this is going to go, but we're going to at least like a good old honest try.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network.
Still, like,
This'll be
if these were
difficult to overcome.
Ocean birds to begin with, you can kind of see why the
However,
Eurasians
we
thought they were
still
being
need to get
invaded when we
swiftly
have
to space
giant
no matter
aircraft
what it
carriers flying around their homeland.
Someone
Like, literally
there
over
is
their homeland. Of course they thought they were being invaded and decided to fight back.
The man who spearheaded the
Ridiculous.
construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling.
That's right, former President Harling.
Mr. Harling was inspecting the
I
elevator.
wonder who the
when war
current
broke
president
out.
is. I don't
He's
know
been
that yet.
classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces.
Yeah.
However,
MIA.
According to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape.
So this mission is kind of weird, actually.
Enemy anti-air radar
I
network has
don't
been
know
set
the
up
truth
around
behind
the
it,
space
but
station.
things are a little
It's likely a large
stranger
squadron
than
will be
that
detected.
first appear. Though I didn't play far enough to find out what
Send
the
a
actual
single
truth was.
aircraft through
So
the network.
for you and me,
Send
we're both
in a
going to find
rescue
out
team
together in
soon
this
after.
playthrough. I got
A number of anti-air
caught up
radars
on
have been
some
set
other
up
things in
around
life.
the
I never
space
finished the series. Well, this game.
However,
I've played through
reconnaissance
5,
suggests
0,
their network
and
is weakest
4,
along the
but I
southeastern
never
coast
finished
of
or played
Selatukura.
6. I think
So
I
we can elude
didn't have an
the enemy's
Xbox, so I
observation.
don't know.
There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar.
Great.
If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to
This is
abort
a
the
stealth mission. And actually, it's a pretty decent one.
The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger.
Oh, yeah, put me in there, the rookie. Okay.
After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons.
Gotcha.
Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous.
Gotcha.
Good luck out there, everyone.
Okay, well. We're going to have to fly through the enemy radar field and blast a bunch of ground unit targets. So if you could buy a bomber of some kind, that'd be great. Let's see, what can we afford? F-16D, F-18, A-10. I'm not sure if we can make it that far, but let's go ahead and give it a shot, shall we? Thank you. Yes, I'll buy this new plane. A slightly better fighter, but, you know, it's better, so that's good enough. I mean, it's a multi-role. I prefer the multi-role planes because I typically just fly the same plane for every mission. Again, there's no fun in that, is there? Long-range anti-air is great, though 8 anti-air missiles is pretty amazing. Actually, we can just barely afford it. Alright. Nice. That's an expensive F-18. But the A-10, that bad boy we can just barely afford, so let's go ahead and pick it up, shall we? Look at it. The Thunderbolt, I think it's called, or the Tomcat, or something like that. Big old bomber boy. He's going to be perfect for our approach onto the, well, area. Do we have enough money to buy one of these? We do. Okay. 4 air-to-grounds. Pretty useful. Honestly, one of my favorites. Any kind of, like, free targeting weapon is great. Alright, here we go. We just bought the A-10, so we might as well, you know, load it up. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Load the bad boy up. Take the anti-ground missiles, and let's sortie. After all, if we're going to be flying slow, why bother with a fast plane? We're sneaking a bomber through the enemy radar field. That's got to be scary as heck, because if they see you, you're going to get shot out of the sky.
Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
There we go.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar.
So we actually want to have a big radar here.
Also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
There we go. Actually, I want to use the yaw here, not the tilt. It's just us and our A-10.
Mage 2's in the clouds.
Yeah, we're fine. They give you a little bit of leeway here. It's not quite as dire as it looks like it is, though it is still pretty dire. Gonna take a bit of a wider turn. There we go. Just ease a little more into it. Don't overshoot, but don't undershoot either. Should be able to make a nice clear angle here. A little bit more. There we go. These clouds are going to slow us down. Might even force us to stall, but I don't think we can stall out just yet. There we go. It'd be so easy just to fly towards that elevator right in the sky, but it's not going to be that easy. I don't want it.
You're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good
Why am I rising? Stop rising. Why am I rising? It just feels kind of weird that we're flying right over some buildings and they're not even... the radar is just not going to pick us up. That seems like a major flaw to be able to fly over this airstrip down here and have them not be able to see us. Oh well. That's right, nothing on sights, my friend. It's windy, that's what's going on here. We're getting an updraft. Okay. This boat, though, is not really handled to fight this kind of wind. Yeah, we're flying right over these buildings. We're flying right over the harbor. They're gonna see me with their eyeballs, not their not their radar. We're gonna make the cut. Okay, we're gonna have to cut into these clouds. Hopefully, it's nothing too serious. Oh, gotta tilt the other way. Okay, turn.
Two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
You can go with the easy one or the hard one. I mean, what kind of Let's Players would be if you didn't go for the hard one, right? Let's go for it. I'm not approaching at a very good angle, though. Not feeling super great about this one.
Are we under attack? Don't change.
Okay, take it slow. Ease in. 600 is fast enough.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Yeah. Well. Oh. Uh-oh. We're fine. We're broken free.
You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point.
Okay, there we
Look,
go.
I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know...
You got a straight shot?
people pulling for you.
Straight shot. We're good. Straight ahead.
And I'm one of them.
Losing altitude. That's fine.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
That's right. Whew.
Harling is still the president of
If I have to gun it, we're not gonna make it.
Built the space elevator and launched a
This
spaceship.
ship is way too clunky.
Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
No worries, Skykeeper. We'll try our best. And I'm sure that'll be good enough. Oh, don't want it.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Okay, now we're gonna hit the gas. Tilt over a little bit more. And there we go. I think we could just make a run through this lull if we really wanted to. I don't think it's a good idea though. Oh, up. Need to get some altitude. We're too high. I mean, too low. About to crash on the ground. Now kill the speed. Yeah, there we go. Turn. Okay. Lower the altitude a little bit. We are kind of high in the sky. And I think we're going to thread this needle. Gun it.
What's happening? Give us orders. Increasing alert. Watching radar.
Bring it on.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
Alright, time to take our boat and start bombing some things. Oh, I love it.
The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly.
Let's get up a little higher and start absolutely annihilating these things.
Around the space elevator. We're
Come on.
securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Bring it on. Start launching. Why aren't we launching?
Missile closing. Evade. H2, target destroyed. H2, target down. Target
Okay.
down. Nicely done.
And then I'm just going to go and do a gentle... No, actually, we're just going to do a hard turn. There we go. Oh, I meant to do that.
Half of the SAM sites are down. Half of the anti-air guns down. Trigger.
There we go. Look at that.
Cavalry's here.
Oh, where are we?
Squadron.
Ow. We have an A-10, though, and unlike what you might expect, there actually is variable health for our aircraft. And this one, obviously, being a bomber, is very, very strong.
All SAM sites down.
Alright, just a few anti-air
There are
left.
still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
There we go. Let's get a little fancy, shall we?
Shortly. Eliminate
Did the other one survive? Alright, alright. Oh.
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
There we go. That's a clear shot. That's got to be a clear... There we go, yeah.
All anti-air guns destroyed.
Whew. Job well done.
Landing zone is secure.
Now we're going to have to dogfight in our A-10 bomber. It's going to be a little bad. But you know what? We can handle it. We're good. We're good.
Over Silatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
There they come. One helicopter worth of brave soldiers are going to storm this elevator full of enemy units, and it's going to be bad. Really bad.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
I doubt that. Because you know what's going to happen as soon as we try and recover the president, right?
Heading over to the express location now. Run for the container!
Bring it on, bring it on. Can I lance him? I don't think I can lance him. He's way too far away. Now.
H2, missile launch.
Target has been destroyed.
Okay. We're a bomber. Let's focus on the ground targets first. No thanks.
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Lancing, and there we go. Oh, jeez. I've got this up some speed here. We're gonna get rid of these before they can launch all this thing.
Stop them. That's about half. Mop up the rest.
This is a very good gun.
Express identified. Behind the gantry crane.
There we go.
Hurling. Stay right there.
I think that's everything.
Jacob's been hit.
Come on, boys, take him out. I'm not going to be able to catch him in this boat.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is
Oh
Mr. Hurling
no.
alive?
Knocker, Goblin, Golem, Clown, everyone. I don't care who you are. Help me fight this drone. He's out of my reach. Oh, jeez. There's more of them, huh? Oh, boy. Here we go. Come on. Come on. We can do this. Guys, help me shoot that one. Why aren't you shooting him? Please. Okay. No worries.
Do you copy?
We got this.
I am with President Hurling. Rescue unit down. Along with the
Fire.
Panthers radio.
Okay.
Get Mr. Hurling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
We'll pass out some exhaust
Oh.
before the enemy wears out.
3 remaining.
We found an Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurling.
That's doubtful.
All squadrons be advised. The call
Mr. Hurling's actually not a great pilot, but he's good enough for a civilian, you know. I'll take that hit. Thank you.
Target is destroyed.
Come on. Come on. Destroy it. Destroy it. There we go. Okay. Oh, it launched before I could blow it up. Alright, I see how it is. Go horizontal. It's going to miss me. And go for the lance. Not quite. Not quite.
Enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Not even close. Come on. That was a terrible angle. That's why I didn't fire myself. There we go. Okay. We're not sure if we can still fire more targets in that container, but I'm not going to take the risk. I'm just going to go ahead and launch. Honestly, the A-10's doing its work. We're only dealing with kind of slow, not very tough drones right now, so it's not a huge problem either. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Launch. Okay. There's no way you can dodge it. It's a ground unit. Can't move. Okay, okay, okay. Hey.
H2, missile launch.
Ha! You gotta have a little courage. I know I can dodge that missile, but if I get close enough, I can make sure that he can't dodge mine. So, you know.
Mother Goose 1, take off.
Oh shoot, Federation. Call Colonel Johnson.
Let's wait till we're home safe.
Okay. There we go. So far, pretty smooth.
Heading south. Provide support.
I'll try my best. I mean, I took a bomber because I have to take out a lot of ground units before everyone else gets here, so hopefully my teammates here can actually handle the air to air.
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs.
I'll do my best, sir.
Intercept the UAVs.
That is a lot of UAVs. Fawn, huh? Okay. You actually have a new golem too. Okay. Alright, bring it on. Jump. I may have a bomber, but I know how to fly. And that's more than you do, robot. Ha! Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, darn. Oh, jeez. Guys. Okay. I'll try my best. Guys, please cover our target. Why am I the only one covering it in my bomber? Alright. There we go. Okay, good. Good. There actually is something that happens a little later in the game that makes it kind of, how do I say this, suspicious that something happens. Hold on. There we go. Come on. One more. Ah, I got too greedy. This clunker is not going to be able to catch him. Oh man. Now this is kind of weird. Our teammates decide to attack the elevator itself, which I guess can kind of make sense. If the enemy has control of it, it's not an asset you want to leave in their hands. However, they didn't tell us, their direct teammates, what's going to happen. And even weirder is that the enemy robots are trying to block for the turret, the central thing. That's not going to catch them. I tried. They pop flares? Why do the droids have flares? Intentional stall. Okay.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond.
Oh, jeez. Nothing we can do about that. There's just so many of these guys around us.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good. Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Okay. Oh, no, live. Come on, die. Okay.
Mother Goose 1, respond.
We're in trouble. Our teammates are in trouble. We gotta help them out.
Should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
I am flying a boat. Mage is clown is saying that he's providing cover, but he's clearly not. Okay. Come on.
Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
Okay. V. Harling. Okay. Looks pretty safe.
Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond.
Okay.
Mr. Harling, please respond. We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here.
There comes another plane.
We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused. Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you.
We don't have anything to really clean up very well.
We're approaching Mother Goose 1. Let's go, Trigger.
All right. Yes.
Now, Mage Squadron.
Okay,
minute
one.
remaining.
I'm not getting a good lock. Okay, he's just leaving. There we go. I got a lock. Okay.
Turn 180 degrees and exit combat
Yeah, they're just crawling all over it. Okay.
Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harling, are you piloting that plane?
And yeah, if you notice there, as soon as I fired it, it actually switched targets. The missile switched targets to the aircraft.
Oh my God! Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was
Yeah.
a friendly
Our missile
hit.
switched targets in
Careful
mid-flight.
with the situation. Stop speculating.
That was weird, huh?
I saw it. Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Rest in
Looks like it
peace.
tried to protect the elevator. Erusian
Still, I'm not sure
bastard
why they
thinks
did
it's
this.
hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest.
And as actually happens if you just shoot them down with bullets,
I
too.
told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
Oh. We gotta run with our bomber. Let's go. Look at all their fighter jets. Like, they all had fighter jets, and I was flying a bomber. Why were you guys doing your job?
Can't fly for a while. You understand why?
I had the hardest job here, and you guys left it to me to clean up the president's problems. You know.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry.
He says that with a little venom in
There
his
will
voice, you
most
know.
probably be a court-martial.
But honestly, no one would really believe us, though that wasn't actually our fault. It changed targets on us. I didn't notice that the first time, but yeah. I locked on to the droid, and suddenly fire the missile, and ding! Switched to the helicopter. That was sus. Okay. But the game isn't over yet. We may be in prison, but we're not done yet. Spoilers, by the way.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force
We had
was about to go on the attack.
We had balloon trucks.
Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Lucia didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers.
Wow.
No biggie. Well, I made
You know,
fake
she has
planes,
very
they
good
had me
makeup
put
for
together some
somebody
working
in
ones.
prison. But I
Then
guess
some
they decided to
genius
sneak her a
at
few
HQ
things
decided
here and
we
there
should
for
send it
being
up,
a
so
good
the base looked legit.
prisoner, I guess.
Thankfully, we had people to
Relatively,
crew 'em.
anyway.
It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had.
I mean, you'd think they'd be kind of suspicious if we
A
didn't
crook,
put up any
a
resistance, you
gambler,
know?
an anarchist. Just
We didn't
your
try and
typical
fight back a little
lowlifes.
bit? I don't
They
know.
threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes.
Yeah, there we go.
But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day.
I don't recognize those
Today they
planes
tossed
either.
someone
I'm not
new
very
into the
good
mix.
at the whole knowing what planes are.
Wonder what he
I
did
can't even
to
do it
get
with
some
cars.
here.
Then again, planes are more distinctive than cars usually. Usually.
My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero.
No one in to save the
Anything
day.
more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off.
Oh,
Said it was too late for him.
wow.
Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died.
That's a
The
great
next time the
call.
retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard.
Want to make it up to them, I guess.
Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help.
Wow.
The news nearly broke me.
They're
Of all
not-
the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever.
Not
Am I right?
really. I mean, he died letting someone else escape. I mean, sheesh.
There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling.
That's right,
The
President
president of
Harling.
Lucia during the last war, remember?
Yeah.
He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here.
Well, the last war wasn't really Harling's fault,
Maybe I should
but
give that guy a thank you note for killing him.
that's not directly public knowledge, though.
God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
Anyway, 444. That's our new squadron. Great. We're now in prison.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial.
Yep.
He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh.
That's me. Oh, I feel
His
pretty
tag
good about
name,
myself.
Trigger.
Pretty awesome.
Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron.
Also known as the
But
decoy
that
base.
is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes.
So we're innocent, but we're gonna have to
Few
be
you
part
in
of
the penal unit know how to fly,
the Suicide
and HQ
Squad,
needs to
essentially.
plug the deficit in
This
our
game
air
is wild.
So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains.
Oh, great.
But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope. You'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base.
Oh, okay.
This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And
It's
as
pretty
members of
far
this
into our own
base,
territory,
you'll be
so
taking
it's...
hits from the enemy.
I wouldn't say it's that
This
great
will allow
of a
our
decoy.
forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Oh.
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual.
They're bombing us again. Great.
Thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area.
Yeah, we are in the middle of
Okay.
nowhere.
I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
It's like some bombers, fighter planes.
We
Yeah,
just
you can
need
tell
to
the
make
big,
it look
like
we can put up a
civilian-looking
fight.
planes are big,
Some
are
of those
actual
piles of
bombers. The
junk
A-10
can
is
at
a
least
tactical
take off.
bomber. That's a lot more
Let's
maneuverable,
get the
but those are
guiltiest cons
actual
in the
bombers.
sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer.
Hi, I was
We
actually
don't
innocent.
expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Ah, great. There we go. That's right. Fly around and convince everyone that we are a real base. But that's going to have to wait till next time. Oh well. We were not a bad enough dude to save the president. Oh well. Have a good one. And happy skies.